Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe mode. I am your average Joe and we're here on Friday Night Smackdown. Now tonight we've got an interesting show for you. So in the main event later on tonight, this evening, we have got Logan Paul doing an open challenge for his United States Championship. So he's going to be defending that title for the first time in this Universe mode. So that's very interesting. But we also right now have some women's action for you. So in last week's episode of Friday Night Smackdown, we had an interesting turn of events. So 4 female superstars who were undrafted had an opportunity to gain themselves a contract to join Friday Night Smackdown and also gain themselves a spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and they were successful at doing so, and 2 of those superstars are going to be going head to head tonight. So the first one of those is this woman right here, Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. She's going to have one hell of a challenge though. The woman she's coming up against is in tip-top form, and she was the one who actually gained the victory for her team. So she is the reason why those 4 superstars gained the contract and are heading to the premium live event. So, Asuka just waiting for her challenger now. Tiffany Stratton. What a debut it was for her. What a performance it was. She managed to hang in there. A few times I thought that the match was over, especially with Tiffany Stratton receiving some finishes from Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, but she managed to hang in there for her team and then eventually pick up the victory and actually pin the man Becky Lynch. So her career is looking quite promising going by that debut. We just got to wait and see if she can actually continue that kind of form going forward and maybe even take home that Money in the Bank briefcase. What an opportunity that would be for her. From going undrafted, she could then have a title opportunity at any point, any time that she chooses. So what an opportunity this is for her. Gets another chance to show off her talents in a one-on-one match against one of the best in the division, the Empress of Tomorrow. The crowd seem to be quite pleased to see Asuka quite behind her. Maybe they're still unfamiliar with Tiffany Stratton's abilities, but we're getting underway here, and Tiffany Stratton right out of the gate taking the attack straight to Asuka, running, cranking on that knee, maybe trying to take out the legs of Asuka. We know how powerful Asuka can be with those kicks, so that's probably quite a smart move by Tiffany Stratton, and a quick suplex there. Asuka getting herself back into this one, a big knee strike to the midsection. Now Tiffany wouldn't have really faced many opponents that are anything like Asuka. Obviously last week they were teaming together and they did work quite well together last week, so that's all out the window this week. Tiffany's got to have a completely different mindset here tonight because it's just her on her own. What can she do in one-on-one competition? Asuka making a bit of a statement there, just sending Tiffany out to the outside, and now Tiffany's in a bit of trouble here, but she manages to escape with a drop toe hold. Asuka, a real submission specialist, so Tiffany needs to be careful of that. But Tiffany's a bit of a high flyer. She's got that gymnastic background. She's not afraid to go to the top rope and go flying through the air. A huge kick by Asuka, taking down Tiffany for now. Tiffany making her way to the apron. Asuka with a huge couple of right hands. Tiffany not allowing Asuka to get the upper hand here, but Asuka once again with a huge strike, and now she's targeting the leg of Tiffany Stratton, perhaps trying to take out that ability, that aerial ability that Tiffany has. Tiffany needs to be careful here. She doesn't want to give Asuka too much offense. It was a good start by Tiffany, but since then Asuka's been able to really take a hold of this match. Tiffany making her way to her feet. What's Asuka got planned here? And Tiffany saw that coming a mile off. And Tiffany slamming her down to the canvas. And now, what's she looking for here? Tiffany stretching out those shoulders and the arms and the upper back. Asuka will be lucky if she hasn't dislocated a shoulder there. Now Tiffany, what's she after here? Again, targeting those arms and shoulders. Really trying to take the power game away from Asuka. Tiffany with a moonsault, a standing moonsault. And Asuka's getting out of there. And Tiffany flying to the outside, but she crashed and burned. Oh, a kip up there as well. Oh, a bit of a mistake by Tiffany there. Look, she wanted to learn a lesson there. Maybe take her time a little bit more. Now Asuka in the corner. Slam face first into that turnbuckle, that top turnbuckle. And now Tiffany, what's she going for here? A strike to, it looked like maybe the arm or the chin of Asuka, but Asuka fighting her way back into this one now. Going for a suplex. She had that arm hooked. And she threw Tiffany over her head. And some big kicks to the midsection. This is what we said Tiffany needed to be careful of. Tiffany's near the ropes here. Perhaps a rope break. A 2 count, but a big kick out from Tiffany. That's exactly what we saw. That resiliency during that tag team match by Tiffany. But Asuka trying to stay on top of things here. Trying to make sure that Tiffany can't breathe. But Asuka perhaps going for the Asuka lock here. This could cause trouble for Tiffany. Is Tiffany going to tap? No. It looked like Asuka may have just released the hold there. Interesting. Maybe she wants to pin Tiffany. She doesn't want to end things by submission. Going in for the pinfall. Trying to end things here. And that's it. Asuka picks up the victory. Well, Tiffany Stratton had a brilliant debut. A great start to her Universe Mode career. But Asuka takes the victory here. Okay, so we're heading backstage and we've got Batista. He says, welcome to the Batista show. Obviously the general manager. Now he knows that everyone's been waiting for some updates on the Money in the Bank premium live event. But first things first, he wants to talk about the main event of that evening. Cody Rhodes, the little golden boy, he says, who miraculously stumbled his way into the title opportunity against Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion. Batista says, congratulations, you've managed to find yourself in a world of pain as you are officially taking on the tribal chief himself once again at Money in the Bank. But that's not all. Okay, so there's more news. I'm feeling generous tonight. Okay, so I've decided to give the losers from last week's gauntlet match another chance at redemption. LA Knight, Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso, the Three Stooges as he says, who couldn't get the job done last week, will also be heading to the Money in the Bank premium live event. Okay, and what will they be doing, you ask? Yes, that is what we're asking. Well, they'll be competing in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, that's a huge announcement. They'll have the opportunity to climb the ladder, grab the briefcase and secure themselves a title shot at any championship of their choosing at any time, any place. It's going to be one hell of a night and Batista can't wait to see it unfold. Well, what an announcement that was from the animal Batista. So, Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre and LA Knight, they were unfortunately not successful during that gauntlet match on last week on Friday Night Smackdown, but they actually get an opportunity to go into that Money in the Bank ladder match. All three of them are confirmed on SmackDown's side of things to head towards the Money in the Bank and to that ladder match. But as for now, we've got two of the superstars who were involved in that tag team match once again, but these two were already drafted to SmackDown and unfortunately they weren't victorious in that match, but they do have a chance here tonight to head to Money in the Bank still. This is a #1 contenders match. Bianca Belair, the first competitor out here, and she's going to be taking on this next woman in a no disqualification match to determine the #1 contender for Io Sky's WWE Women's Championship. And it's none other than the man, Becky Lynch, the woman who actually took the pinfall against Tiffany Stratton. So it's a bit interesting that Batista has decided to give Becky this chance. Perhaps he believes in her, perhaps he believes maybe she was a little bit unlucky last week and she deserves another opportunity. She is, of course, one of the biggest stars in the women's division, arguably one of the best in the division as well. So Bianca and Becky will fight it out, a no disqualification match. So the reason for the no disqualification match is because Batista wants a victor. He doesn't want any shenanigans, and he wants a clean-cut victory. So the fact that there's no disqualifications means we have to get someone who is a victor in this match. Either Becky or Bianca will head to Money in the Bank to face Io Sky for the Women's Championship. What an opportunity this is for these two. Not the best start to their Universe Mode career, but this could be the opportunity to turn things around. The crowd right behind the EST, and she comes flying out the gates with a spear to Becky Lynch. Well, Bianca Belair is not messing around here. Huge strikes to Becky Lynch, really taking the fight to the man. I think she knows the danger that Becky Lynch holds, and she knows she has to stay on top in this one. Bianca now looking for a quick suplex. Well, Bianca really coming out of the gates here, flying. A bit of a frog splash there. And the man, Becky Lynch, is in some trouble already, to be honest. Bianca again looking for a suplex, perhaps dropping Becky face first into the canvas. The power on display from the EST. Well, I believe that Io Sky is going to have one hell of a challenge no matter which superstar. Hold on. She comes up against this Bayley. This is no disqualification, so Bayley's allowed to come in here, and she's targeting the EST. Oh my goodness. What is Bayley doing? Obviously Bayley is a part of Damage Control. Io Sky, the current WWE Women's Champion, so I wonder whether Bayley is doing this on behalf of Io Sky. She's just taken out the EST, allowed Becky Lynch the opportunity to get back into this. Becky, for a second there, was going after... Oh, and there's a spear from the EST, taking out Bayley, but Becky Lynch now able to take advantage. Countouts are still a factor, which seems a bit odd, but, you know, that's how things go. Bayley's made her way backstage, but it seems like her plan may have worked out. Becky Lynch now working on the arms of the EST, perhaps going to take away that power game, but also set up the disarmer for later on, and Bianca Belair could be out cold here. Into the cover, but a kick out at one. Becky can't believe it. Bianca looked like she was trying to take that baseball bat and take out the man, but it almost backfired. A huge shoulder tackle there. The EST looking to get back on top of things. Now what's she got planned? She looks a little bit worn out here, and a shoulder tackle in the corner. And going for a couple more here is the EST, and a huge strike to the back. Becky Lynch is in trouble. Is Bayley's attack earlier on in this matchup going to actually make a difference? Or I'm not sure what the general manager is going to feel about that either, Batista. How's he going to feel about that one? Becky Lynch looking to get herself back into this matchup. Again, targeting those arms of the EST. I'm sure she must be trying to set up that disarmer. A huge kick to the back now. Again, targeting those arms. It's quite a smart strategy, this, from Becky Lynch. Just wear down the EST bit by bit. Target those limbs. And set up your finishing maneuver for later on. Becky Lynch now with a kendo stick, absolutely laying waste to the EST. Missing with a couple swings there. Oh my goodness. Luckily the EST able to pray that kendo stick out of the hands of the man. Now slamming Becky Lynch face first into the apron. Some big chops here. Becky Lynch looking to make her way back into the ring. They don't really want to have a count out victory here, I'm sure. A 7 count, and Bianca's made it her way back in here. And oh my goodness, this could be all over. Becky Lynch in trouble now. Now Bianca going for the cover. Could this be it? Has the man got anything left? She kicks out at 1. Oh my word. Well, we could be in for a long night. So could Bianca. Although, maybe not, because the KOD connects. Bianca Belair into the cover. Could this be it? No! Becky Lynch gets the shoulder up once again. Oh my word. What a contest this is. Bianca Belair trying to get Becky to her feet. Becky trying to create some space here. What's Bianca Belair got in mind? Over the top rope and taking out the man. Bianca Belair knows how to fly. Possibly sending a message to Io Sky there, maybe. Io Sky is known as the genius of the sky, so maybe Bianca Belair sending a message that anything you can do, I can do better. And Becky Lynch now dropping Bianca Belair on her upper back and neck down to the concrete. Becky Lynch now with another kendo stick. Oh, and there's a huge spear again by Bianca Belair. And Bianca now perhaps looking to take things back into the ring. So back into the ring and a huge boot right to the head. Bianca Belair's feeling it here, feeding off the crowd. Becky trying to make her way back to her feet, but she's met with some huge right hands and a big suplex. Bianca Belair using that power. Now, she could be looking for the KOD once again. Becky Lynch is in big trouble now. The KOD connects and into the cover. Bianca Belair, the crowd want one more, but they might not get it. And this one's all over. Bianca Belair picking up the victory. Well, what a win that is for her. What a victory for the EST. Even though Bayley came out here and tried to interfere, Bianca comes out victorious, so she will head to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Okay, so as for now, we're going to hear from the #1 contender to the undisputed Universal Championship, Cody Rhodes. We did hear some words from Batista earlier on tonight about this man, and they were a bit head-scratching, the comments that he made about Cody Rhodes, so I wonder whether Cody Rhodes will address that, and how will he address that. But he does have some words for us tonight, Cody Rhodes. Let's see exactly what the American Nightmare has to say to the WWE Universe. He's getting another opportunity to take that championship away from Roman Reigns and finish his story. So, Cody Rhodes, what has he got to say? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you want to talk about? Of course he starts it like that. How about this? Tonight I stand before you not just as the American Nightmare, but as a man who's faced his fair share of challenges. He has, to be fair, challenges that have tested my mettle, my resolve and my character. But before I delve into what lies ahead, he wants to address the elephant that's in the room. Earlier tonight, the esteemed general manager, the Animal Batista, had some choice words for Cody. He did indeed. He called Cody the Golden Boy, as we mentioned before, insinuated that he's in for a world of pain. Now, Cody could sling some mud and trade barbs with the best of them, but that's not his style, okay? Batista, I know that you're listening. Oh, God. Here we go. He respects him. Oh, okay. He respects everything that he's done in the business, the legacy that he's built. Okay. But know this, I'm not just some golden boy. Here we go. I've earned my stripes. I've fought tooth and nail to be where I am today. He has, to be fair. He's scratched and clawed. And if he thinks a few words are going to break him, well, he's sorely mistaken. But he digresses. Okay. So he kind of addressed it. Let's talk about last week. So the gauntlet match was last week. Obviously, he stepped in the ring with the three of the finest WWE superstars, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, and Jey Uso. They threw everything they had at Cody, but Cody stood tall. Because that's what Cody does. He overcomes. But WrestleMania, oh god, he's going to address that. WrestleMania didn't end the way that he wanted it to. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. He proved once again to be a formidable opponent. He left him battered and bruised, but not broken. Because at Money in the Bank, Cody has another chance. Another chance to finish what he started. And another chance to write the final chapter in his story. Well, Cody Rhodes... Oh, hold on. So, Jimmy Uso, he really thinks that... So, Cody really thinks that he's still in the picture after Roman beat him at WrestleMania, and the Tribal Chief thinks he's a joke, a has-been. Cody, Roman doesn't see you as a threat anymore. Oh, God. But lucky for you, you got me and Solo to deal with now. Oh, no, the bloodline coming into things. So, how about this? You prove us wrong and face me next week. Oh, God. So, the bloodline throwing a challenge at Cody Rhodes, and he's accepted. So Cody will face Jimmy next week, and he says it's just a stepping stone in his path. Roman Reigns, he's addressing Roman, saying that he has fallen, but he will rise again. And when he does, the world will know him as the man who dethroned the tribal chief. Okay, so the open challenge for the United States Championship has been answered by Sami Zayn. So Logan Paul going to have a big challenge here tonight, defending his United States Championship for the first time in this series, and he's going to take on none other than Sami Zayn. It's going to be one hell of a matchup. Can Sami Zayn get his first bit of gold? And can he dethrone the United States Champion in his first defense of the title during this Universe Mode series? So there he is, Logan Paul, the United States Champion. How much longer can he hold on to that title? Can he take it into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and beyond? Or is it going to be Sami Zayn's time to get his first singles title in the WWE? On the main roster anyway. Sami Zayn. It's a big opportunity for him. He answered the challenge. So our main event here, United States Championship on the line. Sami Zayn, Logan Paul. Who will be victorious? And the ref rings the bell. And straight into the middle. Sami Zayn driving his knee into the spine of Logan Paul to start off this match. Probably sending a message, to be honest. Sami Zayn's more the veteran here. But Logan Paul's had a great start to his WWE career. United States Champion at the moment, currently. But this is probably one of his biggest challenges yet. Sami Zayn, a main event star. Had a good run with the bloodline. But now just trying to find his feet and find his place on the roster. Logan Paul getting himself back into this one. A big right hand there. That's one thing Sami Zayn needs to be careful with, is that big right hand. We know the kind of power that Logan Paul possesses. Logan Paul playing up to the crowd here. He seems to enjoy the boos. Going for some big kicks to the chest. And a huge one to the head. Sami Zayn trying to create a little bit of space here perhaps, but Logan Paul's not allowing it. Big forearms to the back and to the spine. Logan Paul with a backbreak. Just scratching down the back of Sami Zayn there. And Sami Zayn on the ropes here. Oh, some big strikes to the spine again. Logan Paul really targeting that back now. And stomping away at Sami Zayn in the corner. The referee might need to get involved here because Logan Paul's pushing the rules a little bit at the moment. Now into a German suplex by Logan Paul. Well, Logan Paul is having quite a good start to this match. His first title defense, as we said. But Sami Zayn is the one person who I would be concerned about. He can take one hell of a beating and still come out victorious. He always finds a way. Sami Zayn now into an STO and now a submission hold. Logan Paul, what a strike that was to the side of the head. A huge elbow there. And Logan Paul had a few words for the camera there before going back on the attack. Logan Paul targeting the arm now. Sami Zayn was working on that spine before and now working on the arm. A big right hand now. Sami Zayn's in a little bit of trouble here. What could Logan Paul be going for? Logan Paul! Oh my goodness. What a maneuver. The athleticism on display. The crowd are loving this matchup. A big right hand there. That's the punch that Sami Zayn needs to be careful of. If Logan lands that flush, it could be all over. And now Logan going for the Three Amigos. Paying homage to Eddie Guerrero, perhaps. And then followed off with a little bit of a kip up. Now Sami Zayn going towards the apron, creating a bit of space here. Sami Zayn doesn't want this match to end this way. He needs to get himself back into this one because this is a big opportunity for him and he doesn't want to let this slip. Sami Zayn makes his way back to his feet, but Logan Paul attacking that spine once again. Could possibly be looking to try and injure Sami Zayn here, maybe. Sami Zayn playing up to the crowd, but that may have been a mistake. No. Sami Zayn staying on top. He needs to remember, though, he can't win the title through count-out. So he's going to have to look to get Logan Paul back in the ring very soon. Logan, however, can win by count-out. He can even lose by count-out and still keep his title. But Logan coming back into the ring here and perhaps looking for a huge elbow drop. I thought maybe he might have been going for the frog splash, but no. Into the cover. Could this be it? No. Sami Zayn gets the shoulder up once more. Now Logan Paul with a springboard moonsault. Again, that athleticism on display. Maybe he's going for that frog splash now up to the top rope. Logan Paul connects. This could be all over. The first title defense for the United States champion Logan Paul. No! Sami Zayn gets the shoulder up once again. Logan Paul again flying through the sky and going for the cover once more. Looking a little bit desperate here, but could this be it? Another frog splash and Logan Paul successfully defends his United States Championship. Well, Sami Zayn, I'm sure he's going to be a little bit disappointed with that. What an opportunity that is, and it's an opportunity missed for Sami Zayn, but Logan Paul remains the United States Champion.